Jansen Harris here with the Just Good Network. We're talking Dante Fowler, just signed with the Falcons. 3-year deal, $48 million. He had his press conference today via phone conversation. A lot of interesting things he said. The former Jaguar and the former Ram expected to do big things with the Falcons. 11.5 sacks last season with the Rams. Got his big deal now. Here's some of the stuff that he said. Me breaking down the meaning of some of the language he spoke with a lot of confidence, and is happy to be in Atlanta. So breaking down Dante Fowler Jr.'s interview, he said a lot of bold statements. Let's first talk about his role within the pass rush. He wants a ton of responsibility on defense. First down and second down, stopping the run, and being able to pin his ears back and get to the quarterback. He expressed not only being a type of player who could get to the quarterback, but a type of player who could stop the run, a type of player who could drop back into coverage if needed. So he wants to continue to build himself as a complete defensive end. And also he expressed that this is his opportunity to start fresh. It's like being drafted again. He feels like he was meant to be a Falcon, that he's supposed to be a Falcon. So he's real excited about that. Talked about his experience watching the Super Bowl against the Patriots and just being amazed by Julio Jones's catch, and he thought the Falcons were going to win that game. His relationship with Dan Quinn, back when Quinn was a defensive coordinator at Florida, and helped recruit him there, and everything he's learned. And he either wanted to go to Jacksonville or the Falcons. It worked out. He played for, at the end of his career, would have played for both teams. And some of the bold statements that he talked about. Wanting to break Michael Strahan's single-season sack record, which is 22.5 sacks. Most sacks he's had, which was last season, 11.5, so we'll see. He is a playoff performer when it comes to sacking the quarterback. In his playoff appearances with Jacksonville and the Rams, 3.5 sacks. So he shows up in big games, gets to the quarterback, but that's pretty damn bold. 22.5 sacks. We'll see. He still says he has a lot to prove. That's why he put it out there. He even talked about his history with off-the-field problems and wanted to quiet the media down on that. And he says he has even more stuff to say. Because if you remember, he had 3 different off-the-field issues in 17 months. He was arrested in Miami Beach in 2016, charged with assault on a police officer. Misdemeanor charges with were dropped. A video on TMZ with his girlfriend and his baby mama. He was constructing a fight. So a lot of stuff has been going on with him. He's been fined before, $925,000, 75 hours of community service. So he's had a lot of stuff go on, even suspended from the NFL for violating league conduct policies. So he says all that's behind him. We will see when he's on the field, when he's not distracted. He's a hell of a player, still a young player. We'll see what happens. Remember his rookie season? Go back, he tore that ACL. Talked about that a little bit. Talked about the different systems under Wade Phillips. So now a fresh start in Atlanta with Dan Quinn. We'll see what he does. Also, want to throw that in there. Fowler talked about he could play both sides on the defensive line. So he's one of the most diverse players out there. So we'll see what he does. This is a huge signing. Again, 3 years, $48 million contract. This is the pass rusher most people in Atlanta wants it here. Disappointed by Vic Beasley. Now they got Dante Fowler Jr. And we'll see in the draft if they add more pieces. I'm Jansen Harris with the Just Good Network.